Our aubergines are cracking on now, aren't they? Look, and they're all kizened on the outside, and the pulp on the inside will be just lovely. It'll have taken on the smoke flavour. It'll go really, really soft. It's fantastic. Courgette and feta fritters. It's a really nice recipe. It's a kind of just a different texture for the mezze, really. Grate your courgette, so do it on the coarsest setting of your grater. Then you salt them. Ideally what you want to do is leave them for about 15 minutes so the salt draws all the moisture out of the courgette. Tea towel over the top of your bowl. Okay. Flip it over, like so. Bring them together and squeeze. All that water you don't want in your fritter. Next step, 3 eggs. Into your egg mix, 2 tablespoons of dill, 2 tablespoons of flat leaf parsley, about a bunch of finely chopped spring onions, and about a teaspoon of paprika. This is flaked. It's really nice taste and texture. I want some salt, a bit of pepper, and just mix it up for the minute. Okay, look at the consistency of that. That's what you're looking for. So now put your courgettes in. Okay, grated, look. Try and keep your courgettes to last so you can kind of blend the flavours as you go. Dave, could you pass the feta for me?
So do you want me to crumble it while you stir?
Oh, that would be great. Thanks, mate. It's so fabulous. And the next bit is we want about a cupful, okay, of flour, just to kind of bind it all together. Just
Go on, son, get your hands in.
Add it a bit at a time. I cannot wait for this bit. I love this bit. It's dead good. I'm being really polite now, look. I feel a bit like Fanny Craddock. Stir it with a fork, ladies and gentlemen, and just, you know, throw the fork away. Put the flour in. Wash your hands and get involved with it. It's fabulous. I think I need a little bit more flour, mate. Just a tad more. We don't want a real stiff thing going on. Nice and loose. Now that's absolutely spot on. That sits to one side.
I've got 1 layer of dolmas in the pan. They're packed really nice and tight in one level. Pour on about 1/4 pint of water. Because remember, my rice is only pre-cooked, so I've got a little bit of way to go with that. 4 dessert spoonfuls, about 2 tablespoonfuls of olive oil. And you can imagine with the oil, it's just going to be so rich. We've got good oil in turkey. About the same with lemon juice. This gives it a real nice zest. Now, my new toy. They have these in Turkey specifically for dolmas. That keeps the dolmas pressed and so they don't fall to pieces, and the steam will come out of these little holes so they go to a nice consistency.
I've taken our aubergines off. That's what they should look like. And they're really, really soft. What we're going to do is just cut them in half. Look. Oh. And then it should come out really, really easily. Just scrape it out. So the aubergines I've now mashed. Into that we've got garlic, we've got lemon juice, we've got olive oil, and we've got a big dollop of yoghurt. Salt, pepper, mix it together. Fabby doo-doos. Courgette and feta fritters. We're going to fry them off now. So in your frying pan, big lump there like that. And just squash it out a bit, and another lump. What you need to do with these is make sure that they get all nice and crispy and firm on the bottom, so leave them for a little while, and then flip them over, because otherwise you'll end up with a big bowl of porridge. You see, it's just going slightly golden brown under there now. Oh. Look at that. You should be able to flip them like that.
And of course, Fanny, if you were having these for a dinner party, you could prepare them early on in the day and heat them up in the oven and do them in separate batches. They'd lose nothing by the keeping, would they, Fanny?
They would not. They would not, Johnny.
I must say, Chuck, they're perfect.
So, there you have it. Courgette and feta fritters, stuffed vine leaves, and aubergine puree.
A fabulous vegetarian feast. It's enough to tempt a fasting hermit monk out of his cave.